Hello. Is the microphone working? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Ah, sorry for the semi-yawn. Try not to yawn. It's so warm. Well, it actually is quite cool today. Well, it was warm during the day, but it's doable over here right now. I don't know why. Tomorrow will be worse, I guess, because tomorrow we're hitting the, well, for US standards, the mid to high 90s. So yeah, mid 30s up here. So yeah, I do have my window still a little bit open so I can get cool night sky air out, but it's not here. Hi Iron Soul, good to see you. By the way, Spell Festival, October 4th. There's a strong chance I will be there for Portal again. So yeah, so you know, I'll probably be there. So going to Belgium again. Well, that means that I have to get one of those passes, right, to get into Belgium, so that I can use the road in Belgium, right? What's this called? I forgot. And just get a day one because it's just gonna be there for one day. Huh? But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So today was the eclipse. I don't know how it was in Belgium. But here, for me, it was a little bit underwhelming. They promised about 90%. Oh, it wasn't even close. I think it was 70%. I have seen a 90% eclipse here in the Netherlands. About 27 years ago. So that was more special. Then I had, well, a partner. I had a girlfriend back then. So we thought it was romantic to kiss during, well, it was not actually a blackout, but it was darker than it was today. Today I barely noticed that it was happening. The only thing is, well, I went grocery shopping around that time and I have to walk, well, straight to the west. So yeah, that sun was shining in my face. So I couldn't look up because, well, yeah, it's not safe to look into the sun during an eclipse. So I took some selfies and I could not even tell that there was an eclipse happening. But let's see if I can find the picture, one picture. So, oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. It's too shiny. But yeah, maybe I'll share it somewhere. But yeah, you could not tell that it was an eclipse happening right now. Let's see. The other messages are not important. They popped up while I was opening the phone. Yeah, it was still not the end of the world. Thank you for pixelating me, Cosmic. If Game Boy appears to be a success, I will. Oh wait, pixelated. How does Spider-Man look pixelated? Now we can look. This is Spider-Man. Ooh, Spider-Man really does look like Spider-Man pixelated. Well, there's a little glare there, but yeah. And we have the Mandalorian. Mandalorian with Grogu. Looks cool. I pixelated. Yay. Yeah, if the Game Boy is gonna be a success, then I'm probably gonna do a Nintendo, an 8-bit Nintendo and a 16-bit Nintendo version. So an NES and a Super Nintendo, Super NES. But I have to figure it out. You gotta spend those points on something, right? Luckily, I'm not making the entire stream go pixelated because that's not fun. It's only the camera. So you can even do it when I'm in the corner. Of course, you see, not as much as you do now, but yeah. But Yeah, today was a normal day, except for yeah, there was an eclipse, and it was my whole all my chat groups were like, "Can somebody give me eclipse glasses? Can somebody give me eclipse glasses? Where do I get this?" And I'm like, It's on the day itself. You should have them by now." I wasn't planning on watching them, but it happened. I watched it through my phone, so I was basically making selfies with the thing in the back. But yeah, the lens of the phone is well too sensitive, so I still got just one bright yellow thing. Other people got nice pictures, so that's good for them. And then I already saw that the eclipse was smaller than in 1999. You know, the height of the Matrix. um, yeah, today Spiel list. Looking forward to it. I got message today that I did not get my press pass. That is for the first time in 5 years. I'm not getting a press pass for Spiel. Am I disappointed? Yes. Of course I am disappointed. So yeah, to be eligible next year, I really have to grow. So for Twitch, that is like I have to have 500 viewers on average per stream. Well, I'm not even close, but they don't have to be live. They can also be viewed after the fact. So yeah, there's some leeway over there. It used to be have at least 500 followers, but yeah, I passed that. Hello, Wim. How are you doing? I need to have 4,000 followers on my YouTube channel. I'm at 49. I'm not even close to that. And the same goes for Instagram. I have to have 4,000 followers on Instagram, and I'm at 850 something. So I'm at 20% there. I don't see me growing to 4,000 like that. Yeah, I can buy accounts, but I'm not doing that. That's fake, right? I'm not a fake channel. I know people do that. I don't know which people. I have my suspicions, but I don't have proof, so I'm not going to tell who. But yeah, if you look at some channels, you're like, you're only following like 50 people and yourself have like 14,000. That's odd, right? You are okay, but your back not for some reason. Oh, so you cannot take over my chores for tomorrow? Because tomorrow I have a ride along with the paper waste trash collector. Well, technically I'm working, but yeah, I have the day off from work, but I have to be working somehow as well. So yeah, it's just making sure that the contribution for my baseball club isn't too high. It's still within reason, because the money we collect by collecting paper waste goes to the club. I figured. But I'll see you on Sunday, right? So yeah, that's about it. Bad things, I didn't get a press pass. I don't care that much about the press pass, to be honest. It's nice to go to the press event on Wednesday, but it's mostly in German, so I don't understand most of it. But I can follow it, but it's not the most interesting part of the event. Afterwards, there is the whole big event where people showcase their new games. Yeah, I cannot enter that, but maybe I can. I have to check if that's happening. If I can use my exhibitor pass, because I do get exhibitor passes because I am still doing demos every morning. Well, I haven't checked if they already announced any shifts, because I really need to make sure that I'm in early in the morning, because I hate to do afternoon shifts. There are no shifts scheduled. Yeah, but let's see. No, August, October. No shifts available yet. Okay, so cannot choose that. No, not for charity, for my baseball club. For my baseball team group, you know? That's where I walk. Old paper for. We call it old paper, but it's basically paper waste, right? Paper, cardboard, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't need a press pass for that, but oh, you're parking so close. You get a parking ticket as well on P1, which is really close. Really close. So yeah, it's not happening. Maybe because I get an exhibit pass, I could see if they get a P6 parking ticket that's under the event hall, and like, yeah, that's perfect. I'll park underneath. Sure. That would be awesome. Okay. So, shall we just start? Because first, they announced the plans, the floor plans. So the whole plans are available. You can see who is coming, where, what, how. So I have that ready for you. So this is the fairground. So we have hall 1 and 1A. 1A is slightly underneath. That's where the moth raid is probably going to happen. Then hall 2. I will be right here in this corner. Oh, you don't see my mouse. There's my cursor. I will be demoing right in this corner. Then hall 3, which is basically also the biggest hall, but it's also the most popular hall. That's where all the big people are. Most of them, right? Not all of them. There are still also some big people here, but most of them are here. Then you have your smaller publishers, and it goes all the way to hall 8. Hall 8 is new. That's a new area, hall 8. Well, the hall already existed, but they're now using hall 8 and not everything from it. By the way, the fancy hotel is right up here, which you cannot see because it's not on the map, and there's a little event thing over here. So this is P1. As you can see, P1. That's right near the east entrance. So we have east, south, and west. Well, west is more like southwest, but sure. So you can enter here, you can enter here, and you can enter here. And for the past few years, I've entered here, which made the most sense to me. Since I don't have a P1 ticket, I hope I can make it to P5. P5 is not exactly there, it's a little bit more south, right here where the text is. And then you have a walkway, and then I can walk either through there or through there, and then walk to my booth up here. There's also, if I was P1, then I could walk along the south side and go enter here. Which is basically, hey, the employee entrance. And then you have P2 that walks all the way, and my cursor doesn't go that far, but all the way east. That's basically the biggest parking lot. P3 is just as small as you think it is. I think it can hold like 50 cars, and that's it. P4 should be a little bit here, but you cannot see it. Then P6 is underneath all 3 and all 1 around here. Basically, you can go in here, then circle around, and then drive up here. Then P9, there's a big parking thing over here. It's more to the south, but there's a subway station on this side and a subway station on this side, so you have options. And the pendle buses stop here and here. This one goes to P2, so all the way here to the end of P2, and this one brings you to P10, which you cannot see because P10 is on the outside of the city. So yeah, that's basically the main thing. So if we compare it to Gen Con, hey look, this is Gen Con. So we have hall 321. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's just as big as this area. That's basically the whole convention center. Approximately. Then of course they have an NFL stadium that they're using. Yeah, they don't have that. But yeah, then we have still 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So basically twice the size, just convention wise. And no play areas. There's a galleria where you can get foods, but also where the children can play. And then you have FG 1, 2, and 3 is basically where all the food is, all the food areas are. So yeah. So blue is family mostly. This is dark. This dark part is the artist area. This is the international verlag. And this is trading card games. Well, trust me, there's more over here as well because I think Lorcana has its own stand. But yeah, international is mostly it's the Asian and everything. Non-Europe and non-US. So Asia, Africa. I don't know if we get anybody from Australia or New Zealand, but they would be there. And then we have an orange area. There's a stage there. Then we have role play and miniature wargaming. That's hall 1. And blue is family games. And 3 is more expert games. So those are the reasons why they are so popular. Okay, shall we just start with hall 1? Here we are, hall 1. We have I don't know them all. Archon Studios, probably gonna meet with them or at least visit them. I always walk through it, but I never buy anything about it because yeah, there's not much. Miniature wargaming and everything is not my thing. We have Geek and Sun, so they are there. Titan Forge, Warhammer is really big. They have like a couple of booths. Basically, they have their entire corner. Paleo for paints. I believe Simon was here. Here, green stuff. Wasn't Simon over here? Oh, Lusa tables. So, Lusa tables is I have to say it correctly. I think it's the brother-in-law or the nephew-in-law of Dave Lusa. They have their tables right there. So yeah. And then we go to, well, FG3 or directly to Hall 3. FG3 is not that interesting. You can, hey, FG3. Well, we have a food truck here and a food truck there. Basically, here are the food trucks and here's the seating. Hello, Work Lurk. I don't know who Work Lurk is, but hello. And then we have Hall 3, which is the most popular. We have Pegasus Spiel, we have CGE, but we start at the bottom near the entrance. Let's scroll all the way down. So this is the nice entrance. By the way, you can go up these escalators right here. And then you go to the play area where you have to meet and play with famous streamers. Not me. I don't have a seating there. Because my time is very scarce. I go join their Dave Lusa for about an hour. Then I mostly have to move on to another one. Because, yeah, I'm that busy. You think you met Board Games James there? I saw him play there, but he was busy. And then he came to my booth last year. That's when I met James for the first time. Last year. But he's not coming this year because, yeah, reasons. Basically life. Let's smaller this up. Well, can I make it just this a little bit bigger? Yeah, that works as well. Okay, so we have Airscape Chaosium Inc. Definitely going to go there because Murder on the Orient Express, the board game, is definitely something I want to see. AG, Deep Print Games. So, Maestro Media, Salt and Pepper. I don't know them all. Skellig has some nice games. The Veer, definitely going to go there. KTBG and Burnt Island is definitely on my list. Hobby Japan. So, not all international are some. On the same spot. And we've got Games Guild, Looping, Alley Cat, more The Veer. Why is The Veer split up? that wasn't something last year, so curious. Then we've All About Frosters, Board and Dice, Mind Clash, Portal. Queen Games is over here. Ludonova, and then some smaller like Frixilius, which I'm gonna skip because they use AI. Pegasus Spiel, and mostly German, but sometimes they have something English. Mighty Boards, Ice Makes, you know, the ones that did, what's that one? The one, Terrascape, the one with the big building. What for food is there on Spiel? Well, it's Germany. What do you think? We have pretzels, we have bratwurst, we have swirly potatoes on a stick. That kind of thing. And schnitzels. Yeah, we also have schnitzels. What are pierogies? And currywurst, definitely currywurst. Osprey, so yeah, the bigger ones are over here. Captain Games. I don't know who Captain Games is. I can click it. I haven't seen what happens if I click. What happens? Oh, it just centers. Okay, that's it. Floodgate, Mood Publishing, so that's Deep Rock Galactic and such. Mojito Studios, they had a nice new game that Berna says this looks kind of cool. Folded Space, probably gonna pick up some new inserts to build live on stream. Fantasia, definitely gonna pick up something from them. Inside Up, Cranio, Stroman, Cranio, probably, it's not Cranio, Inside Up, and we'll probably also have some Stonemaier stuff. They used to have that last couple of years. Captain Games had a bathtub with the ducks. Oh yeah, for duck and cover, I remember that one. There's more choice than a few years back. Yeah, hello, Heroic Logic. We have Meeple. I need to scroll normally up. CGE. Probably will have my first meeting ever with them. Since they helped sponsoring my my 24-hour marathon beginning this year, we stayed in touch, and yeah, probably gonna meet up at Spiel. Silver Spark is a Dutch company. Definitely have to check out them. Ion Game Designs, Ion Dicetron, Lookout. Yeah, the big ones are over here. Then we have the Galleria. If it works, yeah, it just works. It's a long one. So we have, oh, come on, no, I want to scroll like this. Mattel, Jumbo, Cosmos, but mostly the kids games. Smallfoot, I don't know them all. And then we go to Hall 4, because we loop back to Hall 2, because we skipped Hall 2, but Hall 2 is where I work, so let's end on that one. So Spiel Talks on stage, which is basically the stage there where you can watch different presentations. Then some of the smaller things. Pink Troubadour, which did Flow is coming from them, but they're also combining with All Play. Thunderworks is here, so yeah, there are some nice ones, also German ones, which I totally don't recognize, but I'm gonna walk past them all, especially early in the morning when I don't have that much to do. King Raccoon Games, it's this one, right? That's from King Raccoon, or is that just Raccoon Games? Oh no, that's Board Game Raccoon. That's different. Then Board Game Geek has a stand. I don't see the dice tower, by the way. Genius Games is here, but Genius Games hasn't released anything new in the past couple of years, so I'm curious what they're doing. You've seen cities with smaller maps. I know. Oh, the days that Game Brew. Yeah, but Game Brew was stopped. They were done. They stopped with everything. Flippy Cats. I don't see the dice tower here this quickly. This is a game. Well, Bitewing is over here, so I see a couple of booths that I definitely need to finish. Kinsen Key. Yep. You know, the people from Galactic Cruise and the new one that they're doing, that I am going to preview before Spiel. I have a Spiel preview copy coming when I'm coming back from vacation. Spiel the game, that's a little bit double. Delicious Games, Game Found is over here if you want to talk to them. Game Found has an event always every year. This map looks like a game. No. Then UK Games Expo has their own booth. I definitely have to go by Kingston Key, of course. Pefferson. Need to visit Libby. So yeah. Koalia, that's not the same as Koala. Rock and Dice, Baroque. I see a lot of games. I don't see Dina said so. Dina used to have their own booth, but I don't see them right now. Taiwan Board Game Design, definitely need to visit them. Awaken Realms, combined with Thundergrip. That's too bad. I want to visit Thundergrip, but I don't need to visit Awaken Realms. So yeah, there's much there. Then we go to Hall 5, which is even crazier. So this is, yeah, business. Manufacturers and such. Not really my cup of tea. I'm not publishing my own games, so yeah. You know, Japan brand. Artist gallery, always nice to look at stuff. There's some nice looking stuff. No, I have four afternoons, Wim. That's enough. Hall 5, yeah. 5 out of 8. The walls, 5 out of 8. So, you know. Tycoon Games is near. Korea Board Games. We have, I don't know, this logo. What's this logo? I cannot read it. It's some logo. Then we have Cookie Run, Ultra Pro, that Milestone. A lot of smaller things. Pokemon has its own thing. Because yeah, this is a trading card game. And we have Asmodee, Blackburn, all card protecting stuff. Then we go to Hall. Hall 6. I said Hall 6. Thank you. Hall 6. Horrible Guild. Heidelbear. Game Factory. Inspiration. Sashi. It's an Oink. Goliath. NSV plate that I definitely need to finish. Blue, orange, yellow. Jolly Dutch, which is a Dutch company. Big surprise. Oh, Simon is over here. Then BlackRock. And there are some other stuff. Bigger booths this time. Or is it just me? The small ones on the side. You used to have a big hall where everything was small. Or is that Hall 7? No, Hall 7 is also very big. Side scrolling. That's basically... Oh, we have a CGE booth. And Cosmos. This is the sale of Cosmos stuff. And then Cosmos, Avalon Hill, Ravensburger. There are 2 Ravensburger stands. Trust me, one of them is just Lorcana. One of the 2. I don't know if it's the bigger one, but one of the 2 is just Lorcana. And then we have Asmodee, because yeah, Asmodee is huge. Look how much part is Asmodee. Ding, 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 ding. It's basically half of Hall 8. That's Asmodee. Hall 7, sorry. And then Schmidt-Spiele, yeah, that's German. And Avalon Hill. I thought they didn't exist anymore, but that's... And then you have Hall 8. So this is the press area. This is the entrance. This is the press area. Here's the press station. Over here, used to be, oh, what was it called? You know, whether they present the new titles. That's not happening here anymore. I don't know where it is this time. To be honest, I don't hope. So Bans, you remember the first Spiel you did, right? That you had to go upstairs for Tate, that they had that cramped area where you had to present everything. I hope they don't go back there. Because that, man, you cannot turn there. I really hope they don't go back there. It was hot, crowded, cramped. It was no fun. Definitely no fun. Yeah. Man, that was the worst. That basically was in here and then up the stairs somewhere over here. It's not fun. So but you have a lot of small stadiums. Mattel, Allplay, Helvetic, Spiel has their own booth. Dinkriesen, Haba, of course. I don't know who Simon and Jan are, but they have their own booth. And then we have, because we didn't get everything, so we go to the normal foreground. Can I? Why doesn't this click? Then I have to go through hall 7. Okay. Foreground 2. No, I cannot even go to foreground. Why not? Because I can do this. Fairground 2. This is the nicest area, biggest area. You can walk into the Galleria. And all the food trucks are here. If you want pizza or whatever, it's definitely available here. No seating. A couple of standing tables, but no seating. So beware of that. And then we go to hall 2. I said we go to hall 2. Next to hall 3, this is the hall I will probably need to be there most. So if Arcane Wonders, the European Player Network, I still don't know what that is. Van Ryder, Ludilo is over here. Ulomi, some names don't say anything to me. Ports of Call, the board game. Weird City is over here. They have a really small booth. Kind of board game circus, Ratscalers. Yeah, you were all yeah. And it was to see everything clearly. It was so loud. People were bumping. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was awful. Paper Fort is over here. Then we have some German companies. Mr. Meeple. Oh, Mr. Meeple moved. Mr. Meeple used to be in the end of hall 1, I believe. Now they're in hall 2. Blue Cocker. Blue Cocker used to have a big booth in hall 4. Now they're just this. So Blue Cocker is the one that did Welcome to in Europe. So they did it there. Bessier is over here. So there are some Big Potato, Play to Z. So Play to Z is here, but Ruel is not coming. Winslow's coming was taken too. He only had a certain. Oh man, that sucks. I don't know why people keep stealing stuff. Why would you do that? Little Rocket Games. We have Meeple stickers, Ludux. Pandasaurus is over here. I'm not sure what they are bringing. But yeah, a lot of small booths. And then the most important one, this one, Luma Imports. Oh look, they do have pop-up. See? They have a website. Oh, it does do something. Okay, did not notice that. And together with Synapses Games, I know. That's where I will be each morning until 1:30, something like that. I will be there, then I will move right next to here. Get a drink, get a burger or a hot dog, and then I run all over the place and you can try to find me. So yeah, that's the complete Spiel overview. So we went like these to here. And I showed you this one. I did not show you this one, but basically it's a one big. I think there's a food truck right around here, and the rest of the area. Yeah, you can eat. There are still trailers and stuff from other companies there, but yeah. So that's basically it. It says door 7. Yeah, there are gates here that you can enter the parking lot, but yeah, they won't let you in. But yeah, no press pass for me this year, so I will miss the press event. I will try to see if I can go to the demo event, because I should be able to do that with just an exhibitor pass. Because I get exhibitor pass from Thursday till Sunday, but that means on Wednesday I can still enter, because that's basically setup day and they don't give you an exhibitor pass for setup day, which means I can still enter the area, but probably through here or through here. I'm not entirely sure. Definitely not here. Definitely not here. Okay, let's finish this little bit of Coke and then continue. So as you know, I will use the tabletop together tool because it has a nice print function, sort by priority, sort by all, make checklists on what I want to get. That's why I love this thing. They used to have stuff for Gen Con as well, but they haven't done that since pre-pandemic, I believe. So I just sorted them on just being English. I don't do Bollock yet. So no games that aren't English. If they don't have a language, that's a different thing. But if they don't have English, they don't show. Otherwise, this would be nearly 800. And we're currently at 531. I already did like 60 of them. So, just so you know. So 1880 Romania is basically an 18xx game. I will just open a couple of them. That's two. Just do the two with the ones. So yeah, it's just another 18xx game. Just not to diminish 18xx. Like, come on, you cannot diminish a 4.0 out of 5, right? You're still trying to figure out if you can go this year. You know, Friday and Saturday are already over half sold out. Over half. So you know. So better get an exhibitor pass, otherwise there are 2 days you cannot enter. Because it's going fast. Flight and lodging. Yeah. Well, it depends on well, the flight, yeah, that's mostly. So if you would have worked full-time for Synapses, which I also don't, because yeah, I also have meetings with publishers, you get the hotel next to the door, you know, the big, nice, fancy looking Atlantic. You get a room there. You have to share it with one other person. So, but yeah. But that's if you work full-time, which I never do. I always work part-time, and they know that. But for next time, I'm gonna ask if it. Okay, I don't get a hotel room. I get that, sure. But can you please give me a parking ticket underneath the venue? That would be nice. So okay, 18xx set in China apparently. Well, this is Romania. It re-implements China. I didn't know that Romania and China looked alike. To be fair, I didn't know Romania was missing a corner in 1880. So yeah, tabletop together. So yeah, that's an ignore. I already have a couple of 18xx games. I don't need any more, to be honest. It's just a personal thing. If I can't go, I'll make a plan to go next year. Just 3 cons: Dice Tower West, Gen Con, Spiel. Cancel everything else. So next year, I'm not coming to Gen Con. No. Gen Con is set for 2029. I hope to do UKGE next year. I hope to. That would be awesome if I can do UKGE next year. That's on my bucket list for at least the big cons in Europe. Then I still have PAX U and maybe a Dice Tower or a BGG con. If they ever do one in Europe, that would be amazing. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, we have first CEO, a high interaction economy game. Allow you to allow you to bought others company stock. I'm guessing this should say to buy other company stock. Otherwise that's why do I have the hiccups now? It's weird. It's event, alliances, income, investment, marketing, and a couple more. Purchase new branches, acquire shares, collect revenue. Well, that's simple. 2 to 6 players. To be fair, I'm not sure if it hits the table. I put it on a maybe. It's a maybe. Yeah, okay. Okay, Acropolis, that's the newest expansion. Normally I would skip if it has no image available. But last year, Bounce pointed me on like, yeah, it does have the image there, but now on BGG it does. So now I click everything. And Alte expansion. I don't have the base game, so probably gonna be that. And Gravity, Atra, and Avalon. How many A's do we have still? And Azure. Okay, that's doable. See, because it has one. This is the one expansion I don't have yet for Acropolis. Acropolis is a family favorite over here. I don't think I ever played it solo, actually. So I'm curious. We always play it with 3. This one says best with 2. Seriously? Best with 3. Yeah, this is 100. Okay. Not many votes on that. I love Acropolis. So I'm curious what this will add to the base game. Makes it cooperative. Seriously? Work together. Ooh. Then I cannot lose to my son. We lose together. I like that. So it makes the thing cooperative. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then it's clear. Sorry. It's a need. It's only 12 bucks. I'm like, sure. Not gonna. Okay, this is an expansion for Alte Dawn of Civilization, which I don't have. The cover does look nice. So if you have ever played Alte, maybe it's something for you. We have purple dolphins. Just saying. We have other dolphins. No, those are ships. Those were just little people. This is the map. Are these bridges or sailing routes? I don't know. Name of the cards. So that's why you hire a professional to take your pictures, because hey, glare. That's something you don't want in your pictures. Okay. Already said no to Alte. And Gravity, 2 to 4 players, age 10 up to people. We have ants in space. Well, we already had bees in space with apiary, so why wouldn't ants be able to be in space? That's a lot of hexes. Where was this picture taken? Prototype playtesting at an event at Streva Game Store. Never heard of it. But yeah, they were playtesting it. What kind of mechanisms are we talking about right now? Hand management, hexagon grid, line of sight, and pick up and deliver. Line of sight's probably because of a tractor beam. Ants in space. See, great minds, Wim. Great minds. By the way, I got a couple of new games today. I didn't bring them up. I got the latest expansion for Harmonies. I got the latest expansion for Far Away. And I got Circadia, the Dutch version. Okay, before I forget, and Gravity is maybe... no, it's gonna be... Not gonna lie. Don't hate it, but it's just not for me. Okay, Atra. A majority market set collection. Fish creatures from the deep sea and shape the market. For everyone, so depending on how much fish you catch of a certain kind, that's the more or less expensive the fish gets, right? The rarity increases price. So, yeah, not much to say about this one. You want to have a lot of something, but you don't want to have that much that they aren't worth as much anymore. That's how market works, right? Oh, whole plant wrong. Nah, this is no. Okay, we have Avalon, the Riven Veil. Okay, that cover does look very pretty. Oh, well, I cannot zoom in anymore. That's too bad. Avalon Myths and Monsters. We have round boards, apparently. We have a lot of miniatures. A lot of plastic. A lot of plastic and beautiful painted. Very beautiful painted. Okay, any other components that we could look at? Nope, miniatures, 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 miniatures. Look at all the miniatures. This one places 2, yeah, 2 to 5. And it says best 3 to 4. It's 3.48, it's pretty heavy actually. Area majority, card play, conflict, revolution, endgame bonuses, hand mentions, king of the hill, and a couple more. And it's just a demo? No, it's for sale for 80 bucks. It looks pretty. I put it on a like. It's expensive, that's why I put it on like. My budget for this year is like this small. Next year I hope it's a little bit bigger. But yeah, I had to do some. I had some expenses, and yeah, live purchases go before board games. It's just a fact. Axia. Okay, they don't say that it's having AI. I'm always curious. Normally they get a family like that says artwork AI generated. That's a new thing on Board Game Geek. Not many fill that in because reasons. Okay, endgame bonus, multi-use, open draft, set clay, solo. You got me at solo. Not at hello. You got me at solo. So we're definitely doing something in a grid. Are we making a map? What are we doing in this thing? We're making our own map in a 3x3 grid. Over the round of 8 course, Israel builds a 3x3 territory of cards. On each turn, you will select dice from a shared pool, both physical and magical, to wound or defeat the creatures inhabiting your map. Your scores depend on your ability to activate objective cards placed along the edges of your territory. You will only earn points by completing entire rows or columns, which can be combined with points to defeat beasts and unused tools. What happened? Hydrate. Oh, thank you. But yeah, this looks nice. And it's soloable. Soloable is a big plus. And it's only 25, so definitely put it on the like list. Then we have Azure. Azure. 2 players. Exactly 2 players. The Lung Mai or Dragon Paws are lines of energy that cover the earth. Oops. They are derived from the 4 auspicious beasts, the Azure Dragon of the east and the Vermilion Bird of the south. Okay, so it's again red versus blue. Let's see some pictures then. A score track. I see Why isn't this 4-player? Why is this 2-player? I see 4 things. Ooh, nice watercolor artwork. That looks cool. It does look pretty. But it's definitely an abstract 2-player game that just won't hit the table over here, so that's an ignore for me. And not because I don't like the game, it's just 2-player abstract just don't hit the table over here. Okay, we have badgers, we have a bag of bugs, just in case you didn't need one. We have Berlin 1808, La Primera Derrota de Napoleon. I think it's the first defeat of Napoleon, because Napoleon was defeated twice. Bank of Bust, Bare Necessities, speaking of Mojito. Then BB, Bella Vista. I think I've seen something from this one that really piqued my interest. We have Barat, and we'll keep it there. Otherwise it's too much. Waterloo. Well, no, Waterloo was his final one. Waterloo was his final one, I believe. Then he was moved to St. Helens, and then he came back, and then he was defeated at. No, St. Helens is where he finally died. It's been too long since I learned about Napoleon. Okay, Badgers. It's about badgers. 1 to 2 player game. 1 to 2? What's that? That kind of weird count. It's still a heavy game. Secret unit deployment. How does that work in a solo game? They're like deployed. I don't know where they are. Cover it up. Did I win? how does that work? Secret deployment. Okay, square grid and variable setup. Okay, let's see. Big cards. This one is a rectangular box. But it was square. Yeah, nice artwork, but oh, that's just a shoebox, right? That they put it in. Buttons. Okay, there's definitely a grid there. It felt square. Well, this feels square, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So what are we doing? Fast-paced card game. We are completing burrows. Fight for scraps or food and territory. Select your favorite kind of badger. I choose the black and white one. I don't know if there are multiple kinds of badgers. Play the right badger at the right time. So what if the badger is to my left? And the time is to my left. I cannot play the left badger on the left time. Sorry, dead joke. Use first specialty to tunneling. At the end, who owns the most food wins. Or at least survives the longest. It looks pretty, but it says it doesn't play well solo. Yeah, it has secret unit deployment. How does that work solo? Put it on a maybe. I'll check it out, but no promises. We have a bag of bugs from Horrible Guild. Horrible Guild is coming with open drafting, real-time game set collection. Oh, you lost me at real-time. You love bag of bugs, and now I just said I don't like real-time games. You played 2 games in a row with Horrible Guild. Yeah, you did Horrible Guild stuff, right? Over at Gen Con. I saw you trying to throw huge Railroad Ink dice on people. I saw the video. We have proof of that. It's like a bar game or quick game. It's so fun when you're yelling. Well, that's the point, right? In real time, you need to be yelling like, put your hands on my pieces. Pieces do look nice. basically a bag of bugs. I've done stuff for horrible games, so maybe I can get something done. It's a party game. I don't own many party games. You know why? Because I give them as a birthday gift to other people. So if we are visiting them, I know we can play a party game that I like. I don't have to play 30 seconds for the 30th time. It doesn't show any thing, so I put a like on it. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Recommended by bots. So, okay. Now I know who to blame if I don't like the game. Okay, let's go to Napoleon. Oh, it's just a shit war game. Yeah, it's a shit war game. And where is this fight? You see Napoleon's first defeat. I translated it out to the top of my head from, what was it, Spanish, right? Spanish. And I never learned Spanish, but yeah, I know Primera. So that's how. Now you need to go to Spiel. See, I convinced Bans to come. Bans, there is a like an Atlantic Ocean between us. Just saying. I don't know. I doubt it is some BGA to play for real time. That would be fun if that was possible. Yeah, this is a chit war game. I never buy chit war games. I want to try one, but I'm not gonna buy one. Bank or bust. That sounds very straightforward. It says draw a card, place in your higher or lower track. Push your luck, so you go higher or lower, and that's a little bit too straightforward. A higher or lower card game of streaks, swaps, and risky doubles. Yeah, no. I like small games, but I have a lot better games than that. Bare necessities, a simple bare necessity. Look at that cute artwork. With an actor, 2 honey, I guess, per every other bear in your tableau. So it's definitely a tableau builder. It looks so cute. It looks freakishly cute. That's why I want it already. City building. Ooh. So is this kind of like Everdell? Because it's cute animals. You're basically building a city. You need probably resources to be able to play that card. Is this like Everdell Light? Competitive tableau building featuring simultaneously drafting. Okay, within a reserve, in-game scoring, and honeypots. During this round, player draft 2 cards from their starting hand, and 1 to add to the blow and 1 to save for next round. Then pass the remaining cards to the player to the left. Is it always to the left? Because when I'm playing with my mother and my son, we're always sitting in the same formation. My son is at the head of the table. I'm on one side and my mother is on the other side. Which basically means during drafting, my mother always makes poor choices, which means I get good cards. And my son gets stuck with bad cards. And that's always the case. Yeah, that's why sometimes you have to rotate the direction, but you can house rule it. You can house rule it, right? You can say, well, okay, if we're sitting in this, well, maybe we should rotate to the right. It's a simple house rule. It won't break the game, I guess. But it looks cute. This was really already on my high want list. I see myself playing this with my mother. Then we have BB. BB. Use your numbers to get the central B. This is definitely a kids game, so basically it's already out for me, but Yeah, we have all the numbers. I don't know what it is, but it's clearly a kid's game. And sorry, I don't have children anymore. Well, I have a child, but it's not a child anymore. Bella Vista, that's something I saw. I saw somebody posting about it, and I was like, "What's that game?" Because look at that. Well, you cannot see that's three-dimensional. Look at that. Does that have a table presence or what? When I saw that, I was like, yeah, I need this game. Central Park is a little small. Oh, and it's nice. Oh, the box looks awesome. That's really the storage solution? That's nice. Yeah, table presence alone, I want this game. I'm guessing everybody gets their own building. What language are we in? Am I going to butcher it? Most likely. Avec ses passecs et ses rivières Bella Vista et Bourgade où il fait bon vivre et vous en êtes les architectes. I can read it. Don't ask me to translate it. Still can read French. Come on. Your architect striving to offer your residents the best possible view of the city parks. Okay, cool. So you have a certain purpose. You want a view on the parks. To achieve this, you must construct buildings of 8 different heights, always aiming to be the tallest in the neighborhood to score the most points. Find the perfect location to meet the City Hall's requirement and complete your objectives. But beware, surely you won't be the only one who has spotted it. Yeah, this looks cool. 3-dimensional scoring. 2.17. Oh, that's the sweet spot. Anything between 2 and 2.25, that's something I really can do. Play with my mother. Oh, Studio H. Yeah, Bruno Catala. Easy to learn, hard to master type of game. I love it. Yeah, that's definitely going to the need. Only 37 bucks, so yeah. And then we have Bharat, King of Legends. From Colossal Games. You know the people of the Western Legends. Ancient Civilization, Religious War Game, Action Queue, Area Majority, Rondel, and Worker Placement. Okay. Let's look at the box first. Okay, that looks very, well, India and that region. Which we don't have much games of. At least international games of, like in that genre, in that theme. So I do like that. We have a couple. Well, it's not like it's not represented at all, but yeah. We have elephants with, well, baskets where you put your meeple in. Well, elephants that can carry stuff, it's not new. We already had those with dice. I think it was in Amritsar, right? Looks like the legend in Saint of Mahabharata. You know a lot of stuff, the walls. Oh, the playmat. It's just a cloth, right? Yeah. I don't mind it if it's a cloth. As long as if you don't have that much issues with folding lines, then I don't mind it. Player boards aren't cloth. Look at that, a dual layer with a rotating wheel. This is true for obscure things. This is just 2-player setup, I guess. I don't know, 1, 2, 3 players. Okay, cool. So looks like they used a little different filter for that one. Looks pretty. If I hope I have time for demo. 92 200. I want to try to see if I can get a demo of this one. Okay, moving on. We have Big Week, Black Plague, Blood Hunt, Bloom Kingdom, Baromia Festival. Yeah. Reward for 20. I'm already getting this expansion for Bohemians. I'm already getting that one for the work I'm gonna do over at Spelle Festival in the first weekend of October. And I'm coming to Belgium. Belgium, be aware. So yeah, I will put it on an ignore because I'm already getting it. Otherwise, I will put it on a want because I really do like Bohemians. It's a underestimated game. Boktor, well, then if we like Boktor, maybe we can get the expansion as well, but I'm not opening both of them. Bologna Bombusters. Still haven't played Bombusters, by the way. You just read it? Oh, then I can talk about it. Oh, Wim, more cartographers is coming. I've known it for about half a year already. Sorry, yeah, more cartographers is coming. Bordeaux, Borealis. How many things with a B? There are too many things with a B. I end with Borealis. And Borealis is the game that didn't Dave and Mark stream that last Monday? Borealis, right? The Arctic Expeditions. Wim, there is something that's called an embargo, which means I'm not allowed to talk about it. There are some games coming my way that I have an embargo on. I'm sorry, I cannot talk about it. Just a couple, but I'm not getting the new cartographers yet. I can tell you that I'm getting the successor for Galactic Cruise, which I think is called Expedition. I forgot the name, but yeah, that one I am getting when I'm coming back from vacation, and I will stream this really soon, and then I have to ship it forward to somebody else, and I'm getting the retail copy eventually. You don't care about embargoes. I do. If I break embargoes, that means people don't send me stuff because they don't trust me anymore. So yeah, I keep embargoes. Sometimes I just get a mail. Don't say this to anybody. I'm like, okay. Just check the carbon copy if you didn't just select people by name. Just saying. There's a reason why you use BCC instead of CC. Okay, Big Wig. Hello, Panda. How are you doing? Big Wig is mythology. I like mythology. Hand management, push your luck, simultaneous isolation, take that and trick taking. Oh, that won't find. Well, it's 8 plus, so it's definitely kids adjacent. Is it also language independent? Language independent? Probably not, because I see. Oh, well, now I have to. Well, Big Wig, they can pronounce that after a while. This is still Valhalla. And then we have some other things that we don't know because we cannot see them. Oh, we have there. Is it Asgard? Was that Asgard? Yeah, that's Asgard. See, I can even recognize Asgard. But that's about it. Then we have some other things. Misleid de Goden. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the Dutch one. You're also trying to get some work done. Wow! I'm glad everybody's working. Well, background. Hey, it beats being nothing, so. Trick the Gods, a legendary trick-taking game. Vikings would want Big Wig. Zelfs Vikingen zou Big Wig willen. Its tension is somewhat interactive, somewhat strategy. I'm not sure. I already have a lot of trick-taking games. But it's just 30 bucks, and it's also in Dutch, which helps. It's from Hava. I put a like on it. For 30 bucks, what can go wrong? But if I get a lot of things, it's 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. I know. It's 11 p.m. on a Wednesday. Over here. You wish you had the day off. I have the day off tomorrow and I still have to work. Okay, Black Flag, and we're not talking about Assassin's Creed. 4 to 8 players. Oh, you're definitely out. If I have to find at least 4 players to play a game. GPU. It's a pirate game, apparently. Well, that's set sails. Every game's an adventure of boarding actions and roaring cannons. Okay. It's a pirate party type of game. Deduction game, fighting, adventure, hand management, hidden roles, hot potato, kill steal. Kill steal is a mechanism. Well, if you have kill steal, then sudden death makes sense. What does kill steal means? Players contribute towards completing a task, but only one player will finally complete it. That's a kill steal. So you're not actually just grabbing a knife, stabbing the person next to you and taking their loot. Just so you know, it's a figure of speech. It's not a literal mechanism. Okay? Okay. But yeah, Black Flag needs too many players, so that's going on the ignore pile. Blood Hunt. 2 to 4 players. Only the family that gathers the greatest influence will become the true master. A majority forced commitment. You know, I read forced commitment. And the first thing that pops in my mind, arranged marriage. Right? Forced commitment, arranged marriage. Makes sense, right? Or is it just my brain that's effed up? Have a good luck, Panda. And I hope you can do more than just breakfast. Let's do lunch. But it makes sense, right? Forced commitment, arranged marriage. But it might be my brain. But that's not what the game is about. Your thirst for blood has brought you to this quiet, peaceful town. You wait patiently for the nightfall to devour the lonely souls, but you're not alone. So, but are the souls lonely? Because I want to eat those souls, right? You know, the vampire theme is not really my thing. I don't hate it, but it's... when themes go, it's low. Mando Games. Can we ask Mando Games to bring some of those Pokemon Splendor? Because I still need that one, the Pikachu Splendor. I still need to get that one. Yeah, sorry. Theme is not my thing. Bloom Kingdom by Deep Print and Pegasus. Deep Print probably doing the English one. A 1.4. That's a light game. It's definitely focused towards children with the 8+, but that doesn't mean that it has to be a bad game. Bloom Kingdom. Kukulu, Hobby Japan. What we need is a game about AI vampires. No. Yeah. By the way, I'm not focusing anything on the year, but because mostly it's still 2026. There might pop up as some 2025 games from time to time, but it's not as bad as the Gen Con preview list on BGG. Everybody could put in games there. There were games there from 1990 something. I'm like, what? Okay, Baromean Festival, Tureluur's game, which is a Dutch company. I think I have seen this one when I was at Oosterspel in Nijmegen. I looked at it a little bit. It was on a hot day in, yeah, hot summer day in a crowded library, so it was the best. A cooperative festival game, so you're trying to create a festival together. So this is cooperative. This is not like Party Planner where you have to fight each other for something. So this is Dutch, definitely. So it's a Dutch game, so I definitely want to check it out. It's not really likely in my genre with 3 to 8, but I'll check it out. I'll visit them. Then I forgot to open this one, so let's open that one. So do we have any other images? No, we just have the cover images. So there's more stuff for Bohemians. I do like Bohemians. It's a nice deck builder, but it still gets bloated. There's not really a way to get rid of it. It's still... yeah. Family, history, La Belle Époque. Apparently. 55 new cards. Dive deeper into the artistic life of Paris. Yeah. The game was accused of having AI generated artwork because, well, there was like, oh, she has an extra finger or the fingers are wrong. Something like that. I don't know based on what it was. Yeah, I know one of the artists, Anna Kuik, and I know she definitely does not use AI. And I think family. It's also on Board Game Arena. I didn't know that. Team fine art mechanisms. So nothing about AI, but deck building. Deck building could be a little bit better. It's not a bad game, but it could be better, in my opinion. It's also out in Dutch, by the way. I don't know if the expansion is coming in Dutch. But yeah, I put it on ignore because I'm already getting it. Cannot say already own. That's not something that's out there. Okay, now we go to Boktor. Heroes explore elemental dungeons and fight bosses to stop a world-ending vortex. Well, so what else is new? 1 to 6. Best with 6. You don't hear that many times that the game is best with the highest player count. So I'm curious why that is. We have wooden figures, no miniatures whatsoever. That's kind of cool. I like that. Wait. I didn't see those pictures here. Where is those the big monsters? That one. Look at those giant things. Looks nice for table presence, but from a top-down view, it doesn't help you guys anything if I'm streaming it. Like, yeah, there's a giant disc floating on a tree right there. You don't know what to look at. Okay, anything. What for mechanisms do we have? Action event, action points, cooperative, deck construction, final ending, and 11 more. Dungeon crawling, tactical combat, and character progression. Sounds cool, sounds approachable, sounds streamable, except for the top-down view. 55. I put it on a like, and that also goes for the expansion. Then we go to Bologna. Build towers and enclosed courtyards to gain influence in medieval Bologna. And look how pretty that is with... well, some are laying down, some are facing up. I don't know if there's any sense to how this works. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you get them twice. Bellany the game. You said it. It feels like a 2-player abstract type of game. Abstract strategy. Whoa. Like I felt it coming. A majority, grid coverage, race, sudden death ending, tile placement, and track movement. Yeah, like I said, 2-player abstracts, they don't hit the table over here, so it's an ignore. I still need to play chess with my son, just to give you an idea. By the way, where is my Coke? Here. My Coke is 0 caffeine, 0 sugar, and 0 calories. Luckily, it does have taste. Well, my son already knows how to play chess, but he doesn't know if he can beat me. And a couple of years back, I bought different kind of chess games, so Chess Around the Corner, and a couple of other chess. I think one was hexagonal chessboard, stuff like that. So yeah, we still have to play those, but yeah, first he has to see if he can beat me. So we have Le Kit Pro, an expansion for Bomb Busters. Still haven't played Bomb Busters. I am sorry. It has never hit my table. Hey Slivers, how are you doing? Hi. I hope you are very well. You haven't either. Yeah, Bomb Busters was Dutch Game of the Year, I believe. I forgot. Nederlandse spelprijs. Last year. Yeah, see, Bomb Busters won. And SETI won, and Botanicus won. I have played Botanicus, we really liked it. We've played SETI, I do really like it. Bomb Busters, I haven't played. So this is Scanner, this is expert, and this is Family Game. And that's the one I just haven't played yet. And nominated were Far Away and Pixies, which I both own, and I don't own this one. I haven't played Comet or Pirates, Menavere, and I did play Windmill Valley. So I played most of them, but I'm not on the judge. I'm not popular enough to be a judge. Nah, I don't care. I don't have time to be also on a committee for the Dutch Game Award. Come on. Replay all 66 classic missions and discover 11 exciting new ones. New effects, new spice. It's new, it's better, it's improved, it's fun for everybody who already has the game and I don't. So yeah. Bookshelf. It's a stacking game from Alley Cat. And they call it Bookshelf, and I'm like, just name it Game Shelf, right? If game makers can do it, you can do it too. Just make it Game Shelf. And if you're not sure what type of games to put in there, you have a whole library from Alley Cat. Use those, right? Now we have a bookshelf, and it's a stacking game in a nice tin. Can be fun. Why do I skip Bonbon? Why is Bonbon? I forgot to open Bonbon. It's a maybe. So open Bonbon, because I don't know why I skipped Bonbon. Let's do Bonbon. Oh, that's definitely no multiplayer abstract game. How do you play this with bonbons? Oh, it says so on the back. Assemble chocolate pieces to create bonbons. Bet on the most rewarding combination. Get the most points and become the master chocolatier. Sounds like a superhero. Chocolatier. Age 8 and up, so it's also approachable for kids. No. And then we had Bordeaux. Re-implements Fromage. I haven't played Fromage. Fromage is what, 2024? Right? The game is barely 2 years old and already gets a re-implementation. So cheese becomes wine. We already had wine and cheese. Wasn't as successful as beer and bread, or bread and beer. But yeah. To be fair, bread and beer I like more than cheese and wine. An economic game, connections, endgame bonus follow, line drawing, network building, and a lot more. I haven't played Fromage. I like this artwork. To be fair, this would be a waste of wine. Now, I'm not a wine drinker. I won't say I despise wine, but if I get a sip, I will spit it out. Grape juice, however, no problem. So it's something in the wine that makes me like this. Is it a roll and write, flip and write? What is it? Because I see them collecting all the sorts of letters and making stuff. It didn't say anything about flip and write. Right? Oh yeah, paper and pencil. Okay. Bordeaux, €9, just €9. Okay, yeah, I'll pick it up for €9. I can find €9 in my couch. Hopefully. Okay, Borealis, Arctic Expeditions. So Borealis is... Now it's Aurora Borealis, which actually is the Northern Lights. So I'm not sure if Borealis is referencing that. Because we see polar bears, so we are... Okay. I see things that don't work together. Okay, we have a nice... It's nice and peaceful. We have polar bears, we have foxes, snow foxes. We have seals, sure. They live on the same northern hemisphere. But I'm pretty sure there's these parrot divers, because they look like it. These birds are on the south end. Okay, now I'm doubting myself. I know penguins are definitely on Antarctica. But I thought these were too. But I'm not. Now I'm doubting. I thought they were penguins, but they're not penguins. So. Well, what she played made an instructional video. Okay, what do we have? End game bonuses, hand management, open drafting, pattern recognition, and we have a race, people. We race. Play cards from your hand to one of 3 locations on your player board. Sounds like a lane battler. The artwork is nice. So Dave Lucer did play this. I'm not sure if you can watch it on the Twitch for at least a month approximately. But Lucer does have some YouTube channel, so check them out over there as well, because I think Dave will put more stuff on there as well. Yeah, it's a like on this one. Okay, 10 more. I haven't done 100 games yet, so I still have half an hour. I know my internet will go out around between 1 and 6 a.m. Which sucks, because I was planning to do some stuff in the meantime. But yeah, then internet goes out and television will go out. I have nothing to do. Well, I can use 5G, but yeah, let's hope I don't have to. We have boss hunters. No, not that button. This button. Yeah. Break the word. Rumble quest. Brushwood. Bubble and shadow. Burrowed memories. Buttons and bugs. Pop crawlers. That's an expansion from Buttons and Bugs. Where is Buttons and Bugs? It should be there. I don't see it over there. Where did Buttons and Bugs go? Oh yeah, no, there's magic. And that's 20 strong. Where did my copy of Buttons and Bugs go? It's a small game, it should be there, but I don't see it. I'm also looking partially into the light, so it makes sense that I don't see everything as clearly, but Okay, then we start with the C after this one. Okay, boss hunters, cooperative dice rolling. Okay, so you cannot blame the other person, you have to blame the dice. We only have a cover. That's too bad. It's a big dragon, and they're fighting it. I wish I knew more. It's approachable for kids. It's a boss battler with dice, apparently. Okay. No. It's a demo I can skip. Break the word, people. It's from Yellow. Not much graphics going on in here. It's just break the word. Deduction, educational, party game, word game. So there are two ones that, well, basically, yeah, now two words that make it like this: deduction and word game. You lost me there. So you know how hard it is to play word games as a non-English speaker to non-English to English people. They get so angry when you beat them in their own language. Just kidding. Me and winning a word game. That would be a first. Party game, simultaneous action selection. Brumble Quest from Red Hat. The point-driven party game. Avoid damage if another card has more players pointing at it. Take no damage if no player points here. All players lose one life. Ooh. The number of points. Okay, this is just play a card and then point to a card. Very light, very simple. Maybe a little bit too light for me. So it's an ignore. Hey Timey, how are you doing? Brushwood 1.3, also very light. Sounds like a kid's type of game. Is it? There are a lot of tokens and things in this. For 8 plus, those are a lot of small components. I'm not gonna lie. Melding and splaying. A set of cards in a specific relationship to another that allows them to be played to the table and scored as a meld. Dang, okay. It does look pretty, but that's about it. Sorry. Next up, Bubble and Shadow. Admin, better description needed. I like it when it has that family. Better description needed. Light fantasy themed strategy board game adapted from the Moon and Sixpence. Never heard of it. It's based on a novel apparently. I do like the stained glass look of it. But that's about it. In the game, players will alternately appear as either an emissary or the magician or mortal of the earthly realm, signing pacts with each other and engaging in transactions. Yeah. No. Then we have buried memories. Some memories just need to stay buried, okay? I don't need more. I don't need some of them come back. Category exploration. Explore the mind. It's very, well, soft tone in color, which makes sense. Cross off a box whenever any player scores 4 or more fossils. It's from Aporta Games. This is a really weird one. 1 to 6 players, 20 to 30 minutes. The game box is your dig site. Players are explorers searching the layered remains of a forgotten civilization. Dig through the excavation sites, recover precious relics, complete ancient statues and vases, and decide how far you're willing to push your luck before hidden creatures force you to stop. Okay. Only 22 euros, so yeah, that's definitely not expensive. And then an expansion for button and bugs. We have more stuff for our miniature Gloomhaven, which is fun to play. Haven't finished the campaign yet. So, but it's 18 bucks. Yeah, I want to add that. Looks like it fits in the main box. Okay. Wow. I did that in like 5 minutes. Okay. Cambodia can't win. I think Phil did a video on this one. Car trip. Caribe. Carl von Linné is also getting a Dutch version, by the way. Carpet Racers. Carte Imperial Rise of Rome. This one is on its way to me, so that's on its way. So that's should be here on Monday. Probably will stream it the Thursday after that. Because I already have scheduled what to stream next for Thursday. Okay, I did not open it yet. Cat Packs Per Stock Festival. Never heard of it. Cat knocking things off, chicken out. Chimerium, that's from Synapses, so I'm probably getting a demo copy. Oh no, it's demo only, so most likely I'm not getting a demo copy. And let's end there with Circadia. Already owned, because it arrived today, the Dutch version, by the way. Probably might get a demo copy as well, but we'll see. Okay, Cambodia. Is it about Cambodia? Clever management and survival Euro game. Territory building. Do we have more images than just the cover? No, we don't. I hate it when we just have the cover. The cover looks nice. I'm like, okay, I'm interested. I want to know more. Yeah, I have to visit the booth for that. Send your explorer deep into the mangrove to get up stuff, move pilgrims. Every villager climb the ranks on the village track. And it's definitely set in Cambodia. So, Cambodia. It's a demo. I might try to do a demo. See what I can get. Next. Can't win. Let's check. Do we have a Phil? Yeah, I told you Phil did a video 5 hours ago. I saw him pop up today. 3 to 4 players, trick taking, auction bidding. I don't like the auction bidding part. Not sure if I'm like, yay, pixelated area. Well, the idea of the thing is you can't win. But yeah. Card Trip Europe already owned. It's a fun game, it's not amazing. So basically you can play cards and certain things, but you have to, well, the next card you play in the same row has to be higher. If you can't, you close the row and start a new one. And you can score based on rows, based on how many, what in your row. Each card scores differently, so you have the stars that score points, but sometimes you want to have as much parks next to something. I don't know exactly what scoring conditions were, but yeah, you're planning a Euro trip. You're going all over the place, and each trip is basically a week. I put it on ignore because I already own it. Carib. Race for scientific discovery has begun. Who will leave their mark on history? Well, my name is not Mark, so I don't leave one. Let's see. I got a personal message. Is it important? Just to see. No, it's just another picture of the eclipse. I don't know why people can make the eclipse look pitch black while the sky was bright and blue. We have more stuff. Well, no, not that much more. Honest game board map tiles. Yeah, okay. See that. Choose the actions and coordinate for each expedition. Conduct sea observations to collect data on different species. Disembark on land expeditions. Log new theories and send your scientists to the universities. Score books with new theories and scientists placed in the universities. There's a lot going on. Portuguese, English, Espanol, and German. So it's that from the Veer. Pythagoras. Okay. 40. Put it on a like. I like the theme. I think. Then we have Carl von Linné. It's getting a Dutch version. I know that already. Pink Troubadour. Is there. Yeah, not many images to go with. Oh, look. So 3-player setup from above. Look how much. Everybody is one person. And there is Paul from Linné. That looks like Norway. This is Denmark. This is Norway, Norway and Sweden. And here you have a little bit of Iceland. So that's definitely somewhere different. But the other way. Look at those tiles. Oh, it definitely has a table presence. So we're gonna discover Scandinavia and all the animals in it. Carl von Linné was one of the founders of that Latin naming convention for animals, I believe. Right? That's Carl von Linné. Yeah. It plays best with 4. It's 1 to 4 players. Why couldn't it be good solo? It's a 3.65, so it's definitely a hefty game. But yeah. I want it, but I'm not sure if I want this one or the Dutch one. I will check how language independent it is. If it's very language independent, I will probably get the Dutch one, because that makes it easier to teach to my mother. If it's not, then I probably still get the English one, because that's easier to stream. Yeah, I know, only 14 ratings. Carpet racers. Oh, please be a real thing. Movement points, moving multiple units. Okay, bluffing, deduction, racing. Video game theme, as in here. Yes, it has. Controllers. Oh, does it have program? And it didn't tell if it has programmable movement. Look, we have controllers that fold open. That looks cool. Yeah, this is Micro Machines, the board game. Clearly, this is Micro Machines, the board game. Look at that. I want to drive with the monster truck. Come on, everybody wants to drive the monster. That or the school bus. Right? You want to be the most unlogical vehicle. Thomas Holek. Oh, but we know Thomas Holek. Thomas Holek did a couple of nice games. SETI, Galileo, Tea Garden, Aquaria, Pondscape, Night at the Zoo, which is also pretty new. Yeah, Carpet Racers. I'll put it on a 1 for now. It looks cool. Carta Imperia, the Rise of Rome. Gun Tower Games. Not familiar with them. We have mechanisms, bribery, catch the leader, command cards, events, kill steal, map deformation, negotiation, trading, victory points as resource, and voting. But then we have a negotiation game that you can play solo. Somebody elaborate, please. A mini 4x charting. Mini 4x game? Is it 4x? Is it? It doesn't say that it's a 4x family or 4x mechanism. So do we have more images? Nope, that's it. Game of power, intrigue, and apparently Caesar got killed with just 1 knife stab instead of 23. If the damage, then they always say before. That's true. You're arguing with myself. This game might be too easy solo. Yeah. Especially there's a lot of negotiation. I will lose to myself in the negotiation. I'm too smart for myself. Maybe. Put this on a maybe. I'm not convinced. Too little pitch. Kickstarter already on its way. That means it's gonna be an ignore. Not because I don't like Cascadia. I love Cascadia. So Dave, if you're watching, I love Cascadia. Okay, Ilka, I love Cascadia. I'm bad at it, but I love it. So yeah. And I'm already getting this one. So this is the new one with double tiles and you stack them like Acropolis. So yeah, that changes everything, right? Oh look, everybody's smiling. See, you build upon. You go into the sky. You go up. There's a 3rd level. I like it. So yeah, if I didn't already get it, I would definitely put it on the need or want list. Okay, but it's already on its way. It is here on Monday with all the bonus stuff that comes with the Kickstarter. So don't add me. Okay, cat packs per stock festival. I never played cat packs. Look, we have a cycling cat with a peace cat and a boombox cat. They're on their way to Woodstock. Well, it's a festival, so yeah, that makes sense. Sid Whiskers, the shaman. That's it. Only those. Okay, that's not much. Yeah, that art looks cool. It looks nice. Him? Why are you tagging me? You got my attention. What do you want from me? I'm still here for the next 10-ish minutes. Then I will close off before, well, at some point the internet goes out. Oh, you're adding me. It's almost midnight, okay? It's late. It's late. I will finish this list. This looks nice, but I don't know enough about it. You're adding me. Yeah. Whoosh. Okay, this is a kid's game. Cat trick. Push your luck. Set collection. Trick taking. Yeah, it's just cats, numbers, and nothing special. So, nah. Cats knocking off things of ledges, not of legends, because then every game so comes with legends. So you're stacking. And you're stacking. Where was that picture with somebody trying to knock something off? You see, then you have a cat paw, and you have to knock stuff off without knocking your own things over. This is just fun. Just don't think about it. Stack is high. Knock things over. Right, flicking and stacking and balancing. Yeah. Is it that it's demo only, but it's for sale for 20 euros. I'll put it on a like because now I'm confused. Chicken out, or in French, pousse ta poule. So we have chickens in a row. I don't know what they're doing. What are the chickens doing? Oh, well, I would have loved to see more. They are they racing from there to the other end? Oh, okay. Pousse ta poule. You have the cats knocking things off ledges. It's a fun game, I guess, right? Bounce is just one of those games that, like, okay, we need to relax, but also something intense, and then you play something like that. Push Your Hen is a rustic game of skill. It's called Push Your Hen. It says chicken out. Okay. Hatch your egg, put your mama hen towards the river, and skillfully manage the risk to advance without losing everything. It's a kid's game, but it still looks fun actually. Not gonna lie. Age 5 and up, yeah, I'm not getting that. Chimerium, well, it has a cover now, so yay. So that will be at the booth. I probably won't be demoing that one. But look at the mushroom and the, well, gemstone with one eye and the phoenix. It's definitely magic, right? That's one thing for sure. Area majority installation, set collection and solo. I'm gonna check it out. You brought it to high school and the teens got really into it, so it's a win for me. Yeah. Thought it was already out. Which one? Chimerium? Or the other one? Chimerium, put a like on it because I'm next to it. I can get a demo whenever I want. Okay, Cicadia. Oh, I put it in the wrong. Chivalry. Chivalry. I love the stained glass look. We have Lancelot, Galahad, Gawain, Drommelzeer, and all the others. You know, the round knights of the square table. Deck building, favorable play powers. Okay, King Arthur. That's about it. No. It's a demo, so I put it on a maybe because it's a demo. Chrono Critters from Delicious Games. That's a solo mode, so that's a good thing. What are we doing? We have contracts, endgame bonuses, modular boards, solitaire play, variable play powers. That's nice. That looks cool. That looks heavy. There's a lot going on this board. It doesn't have a weight yet. 180 to 150 minutes. Oh, perfect streaming length, right? An hour and a half, which becomes 2 hours, basically. Unless you're like me, you're playing way too fast. Yeah, this looks interesting. Chrono Critters. Chrono Critters. Like Circadia, a set collection card game where players gather spirit creatures to claim habitats. 2 to 5 players. I know already how this game kind of works. I don't know on the top of my head, but you score these cards based on the value. The next card has to be a higher one. I think you had to alternate between day and night, but I'm not sure. See, because they have the day phase and night. Oh no, that's depending on the card that's on top right now. So yeah, you have to buy cards for certain points, and then you get those points in the first to 15 wins. That's basically it. Very simple. I've only played 2 players so far. I do like the artwork. It's very straightforward. Yeah, like I said, 1.5. It's one of those nice little fillers, you know. And I put it on an ignore because I already own the Dutch version, and I probably will get a review copy. Already on version. So yeah, we didn't do at least 100 games. How many did we do? Okay, because I've been doing this almost for 2 hours. So 531 changes into. I barely did 60 in 2 hours time. Woo! There's still a lot coming. We didn't even finish the C's yet. And that list will grow more and more. But we have 477. We'll see how much we have next week. Next week I might have a little bit more time, because at least then I know that the internet is not going out. So I'll leave it at that, because yeah, I want to be done before my internet provider says, well, I'm gonna cut you off. So let's see, do we have somebody we can... And also I did a whole big section of the whole plans, of course, and that will be... Next week will be different. Probably will be a little bit Spiel talk, and then Spiel preview more and more. Who is live right now? I know Panda is not live, but because Panda doesn't stream on Wednesday. Nobody's live playing board games. Are you kidding me? Tabletop Royale, what are they playing? Star Wars United? And Jessie is cute is playing. Oh, she calls herself the #1 Terraforming Mars streamer. The #1 or the only one? I don't know. What's the differences between the two? Do we want to raid somebody that I'm not familiar with either 2 channels? So, and the rest is not live right now. There are no board game things live. I wish there were. Yay, I'm in Game Boy mode. Beep, 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 beep. Boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah, let's look at Spider-Man in Game Boy mode. Well, you can somewhat see that it's Spider-Man, right? Can we also recognize the Mandalorian? And Grogu? Yeah, kind of works. Yeah, the #1 Terraforming Mars streamer. Yeah, I don't know. She has 3 viewers right now, but you have to start somewhere. I don't know how long she's been doing it. So yeah, then I will just stop it right here. We're not gonna raid into somebody I don't know, because I don't want to put you off to somewhere. You will be the #1 Eternal Dex. Still a game that's on the list. Or the #1 Nucleum streamer. We could do that. We could do a BGA stream of Nucleum. No, Nucleum is on. It looks like Count Binface. Yeah, I'm not gonna be Count Binface. Let's not do that. There is a game. If you saw yesterday's Coffin crowdfunding. I will be back tomorrow with Shadow Seas. This is my Dutch copy, but yeah, the game is language independent, sort what, so I can do just the English version, and otherwise I will translate if there is important text on the cards. So I will be playing that one. I will see if I will add some expansions or not. Not decided on that yet. And on Friday, my son and I will catch up on stream we missed yesterday, which not yesterday, last week, which is the new hacienda. So we'll be doing that. And on Sunday, I will be there for the Dutchies for 1 hour in my bordspelluurtje, my board gaming hour, from 10 to 11 a.m. I cannot go any longer because I do have. No, I'm coming to Amsterdam. That's true. But then I have to freshen up before I go to Amsterdam. So I will go to the Amsterdam Sunday this weekend. So that should be fun. Okay, then I wish you all the best for tonight. Have a good time. Catch you all later and hopefully see you tomorrow for Shallow Sea. Bye bye.